Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Brian the Divine Healer here, sipping my coffee. Well, joking, just kidding. That was a big sip. So anyways, how the hell are you guys doing? You doing fantastic? That's great. Look at that. It's not even sunshine out yet. That's right. I had a fantastic day yesterday. Appreciate y'all guys' support that checked out my activities yesterday. All right, so we're gonna do your reading. What's going on? Let's pull this in a little closer. Everything's all messed up, not quite adjusted yet. Maybe this way, maybe this way. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. Anyways, so Divine Squad, my loyal subscribers, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. You guys are fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do Taurus Gemini Cusp, right? So your birthday is May 17th through the 23rd, right? 23rd, that's 5. 5s represent change. Oh, so you're part of the cusp of energy. You guys are feeling the energy, aren't you? Good. All right, so I'm going to use my steampunk deck. I'm going to bust out 2 cards. And those 2 cards are your energy now, not in the past or the future. And then we'll get right into it. I'll lay cards out and tell you a story. That story will have your message. And then after that, I'll give you your outcome. And you can go on your Merry Friday. Have a great day. But when you go out, tell everybody about my channel, right? You guys are phenomenal. Like right at my goal, but I need to boost the subscribers. So tell your friends. Tell the people at Subway. Tell the people at the nursing home, the grocery store, whatever you got to do. Good morning, my brother. How you doing? No, that's fine. Just pop in, say hi, check it out. No, I don't mind that. It doesn't have to be your reading specifically. I just kind of say that to the other people that like to heckle me. I'm saying you guys are supporting me, so it's quite different. Thanks for that. All right, so let me just shuffle these up here real quick and we'll get into it. What an awesome day yesterday I had. It was crazy. Check out my videos. I went off-roading for the second time. Yeah, Ford put on this big, well, they made a track over here, right? So it's like a 4-wheel drive track. And so you get to, those people that buy a Bronco get to test it out. And so I have these people that are phenomenal. I mean, these guys are amazing, right? They teach you how to like climb over all these rocks and, what buttons to push and all that stuff. And let me tell you, I don't know about going down a hill at 45 degrees, right? And, there's divots and huge rocks, right? So you push all these buttons, right? And it's like cruise control. You set it for like a mile and a half. That's it. 1.5 miles for the speed, right? And they're like, okay, you're going to go down this hill. And we're going to direct you left, right, whatever to not crash their $60,000 vehicle. And you're not going to touch the gas or the brake pedal. You're just going to steer. And it's like this. It was friggin' awesome. Yeah, I got a Bronco. I love it. It's amazing. So had a little party too afterwards. And then, Ford had this big event. So they had like a drone flying over, filming everything. It was pretty sweet. I was like, a drone though? Come on. I was waiting for the video cameras and shit. You know what I mean? Put me on your commercials. Make me a sponsor for it or something. I'm amazing like that. So yeah, kind of chewed and screwed. When I heard it was the drone, I was like, that's kind of bogus. Like, I'm just going to get the top of my head and no one's going to know it's me. All right. Enough about me and my fun day yesterday, but I'm telling you, man, it was like all day, like, from 8 to 8, basically 8 to 8. Ah, 4-wheeling is awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's really cool. But with the Broncos, forget about it. The technology in those things, it's just amazing. It's amazing. Ford put on a good show. They make quality vehicles with these Broncos. Yeah, I even had another subscriber be like, I'm trading in my Jeep. Where is she, Shiloh? You out here yet? No. She will be. Yeah, so check it out. It's on my video playlist. It's pretty rocking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So let me bust these cards out here, and we'll get to the reading. Yeah, it was cool. They gave little gifts and stuff, like, you know, I got my little bracelet, you know, Bronco, whatever, and then an ID tag so everybody can call me by my name. Free Yeti, this is Bronco. I mean, it was pretty sweet. They hook it up. I loved it. So here's your first card of your energy now. Whack. All right. So this is the Seven of Cups. Well, let me do this. I gotta blow up my screen here. It's like half size. Oh, there we go. Okay. Seven of Cups. All right. So I'm not going to give you the definition yet because there's too many of them. And I kind of feel what it is already, but I want to pull the next card to really get your energy complete. Yeah. I'm telling you, this place is amazing. Out there. Out here. Page of Pentacles. All right. So, well, it kind of looks like y'all have some options, right? Or maybe, no, not options. There's some confusion, right? There's a little bit of mixed emotions. And you're wanting to present an offer, okay? An offer of stability, okay? I don't know. Could be money, could be, you know, working with somebody, could even be relationships. Too quite early to tell. But we're going to get into that with your story. Get a little more definition on this here and see where it's going to go. Yeah, see? Right? Three of Wands. The wands that are three. Look at you with your little binoculars and your periscope, checking stuff out, right? Maybe kind of waiting around. Just maybe waiting, right? I would say more waiting because here you got, I mean, there's options, right? But this is like confusion. So you're confused about really wanting to present an offer. And so in this moment, you're kind of like on hold. You know, like put yourself on pause because there is some confusion here. So it would make sense to like hold up and figure some things out before you go ahead and present that. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. We'll take those. All right. So there you go. Yeah. See, it's family, it's happiness, it's celebration, it's marriage with the Four Wands, and then you got the Death card. So transformation, a change is a coming, changes in the air. All right. So what do we got here? We got you waiting on to put out some kind of stability, some kind of offer of stability. Possibly maybe about a family, you know, maybe you want to share your happiness with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But there's a change coming. So with the Death card there, let's figure that out. Okay. Because something's going to change and it's going to be big. I already know it. I can feel it just off these two cards here. That's what you had to wait for. You had to wait for the divine Uber. So it's divine timing. Okay. It's going to be successful, obviously, because, you know, the divine Uber is my Chariot card, right? So forward movement successfully, right? So after this brief little pause, this little moment, and for something that's making you very happy, which seems to me that the confusion is now over. Okay. The confusion that you've had is over because you've been waiting around to really probably collect your thoughts, collect your emotions, you know, figure this all out, see how you want to even present this thing, right? And so that brings a change once you can let go of the confusion, let go maybe some of the, you know, when I say options, and when we're dealing with cups here, options is, it's like you have different perspectives, but they're emotional, right? So you have different thinking points, different I guess the way that you feel has many options. There's a bunch of ways that you feel, right? That's what I want to say. There's a bunch of ways that you feel. And so because it kind of gives you a little bit of confusion on not knowing quite emotionally what to put down and eliminate those kind of options, this is the waiting, right? This is the waiting. And once you figured something out to really eliminate most of those emotional choices, options, ideas, whatever you want to say, feelings, just push them all aside and take one. And now you're running with it. Okay. So now this is the death card in the Chariot, running away with it. And that brings that change. So there's no more waiting. There's no more confusion. You're definitely moving forward because you've had narrowed them all down to at least one, I think. Let's keep going here. All right. So there you go. You're off like a bat out of hell, right? So Chariot and the Six of Swords. So once you understand the direction that you need to go in, because you finally made up your mind emotionally, this is what sets that whole thing off for this change, for this forward movement. So now you can really be steady. You can be persevering in your mindset, right? To understand your emotions, how you feel, where you want to go with them, and how you're going to, take off on them, I guess. More taking off. See, it's just take off. Well, this is more like, you're kind of hoping for something. You're kind of wishing for something, right? I think that you really are hoping that it's going to be like smooth. It's going to be a steady, easy course, right? It's going to be just smooth. Okay. And so that's what you're kind of wishing for. You're wishing for a smooth journey, in this forward movement, because you can't really move so forward smoothly if you're wrapped up in your emotions and you don't have quite a logical sense of your direction on wanting to, gain some stability or bring some stability of an offer, right? But it really kind of looks like you were checking somebody out to see if they're possibly married. I can't with this. It's you eyeballing this. Hey, this is you looking. Hey, is this person married? You know what I'm saying? No, it's kind of funny. But that's part of the confusion. That's kind of the options you were just seeing. If this was something you should move forward with. Okay. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, right? So you're hoping for an even give and take, right? You're hoping for that balance. You're hoping for it to be a smooth journey ahead, right? And that's kind of different for a Taurus because they really don't. I mean, they have those hopes and wishes and dreams and stuff like that, but really, you guys always put shit so together that you start from the beginning, but you've already known the end, and that's how you proceed, right? That's how you move forward. But with the hoping for a smooth, successful, even balance, give and take in this situation, well, now you're still a little bit in this emotional confusion. So it's not so much confusion of your direction and what you want, but it's more of where you're going to go or who you're going to give this to. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of a doubt. We'll say a doubt, okay? So, tame that lion. Have a little bit of strength, right? Show a little bit of courage, right? Because you never know, right? You never know until you try. That's really what it's seeming like, Because we can wish, we can hope, we can dream, we can just do all this stuff, but nothing ever happens until you actually start doing something. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where we're at with that. Pull another card here. King of Pentacles, right? So once you get the strength to really know that, you're all about this give and take now. You're all about this balance, okay? Right? Eliminating your confusions, eliminating the options, right? Figuring out that it's time to move, time to start to do some things, to have this forward movement. And now you can finally kind of get a grip on some stability, right? So now you're like on top of controlling your mindset. You know the direction you want to go in. You have the game plan. Your emotions are now following suit, where now you're not so confused or doubtful. You know what I'm saying? So then now you can stand, pretty strong in your stability, right? Because you have to have a sound mind and sound emotions to really be stable. I mean, this is what I'm going to say. If you're walking around with doubt, cloudiness, all this kind of, that's not really stable, right? It's kind of living in a fantasy land, right? So, yeah. All right. So, I'm going to just pause this here. Hey, Bill, check this out, right? This is so amazing. This is how awesome this technology is in these Broncos, right? So, they have this thing where, say you're in snow or you're in sand and then you get stuck, right? One tire's spinning and you can't go nowhere, right? And you don't even have like a recovery bag, so you can't pull yourself out or throw a board down and kick out yourself, right? It's just a button. You push this button, right? And I think it's called trail assist or something like that. Anyways, you push a button, and whatever side you're stuck on, right? It locks that wheel, right? It locks that wheel. So when you give it gas, it just goes a complete 180. It turns your ass right out. So we did a little practice thing in the sand, and we locked that wheel, and you hit the gas, and now you're just doing donuts, right? Because it works off the ABS, so it locks that caliper on the rotor, and it freezes it, so then you can pivot. You know what I mean? Pivot. So when you're on the trail and there's like a really tight spot with like rocks over here and you can't really clear it, so it helps you make that cut quicker. It's smoother, and so it locks that wheel, and you're just driving, goes, and it just what? Some amazing, amazing stuff out there. It's crazy. Okay, back to the reading. Okay, we'll take those. So there's like three that popped out. Okay, so the one here that just fell face first, there you go. Now, so not only are you, getting a grip on your emotions, you're really understanding the direction that you want to go in, because you had a lot of emotions on what you want to do. Put yourself on pause, right? And figuring out that you want to be happy. And so you really progress this way and start moving in this direction, because that's the change card, right? You end the confusion, you start moving towards that direction smoothly, wishing and hoping that, you can find some balance, some even give and take, right? And so now here with this 8 of Wands and the King of Pentacles, I really feel that you want to put out a message very swiftly, to this King of Pentacles, right? So you see somebody as a King of Pentacles, and you want to present this message. And this message is about the Page of Pentacles. So you want to bring a little bit of offer, a little bit of stability towards this King of Pentacles, whoever that is for you. I'm not really sure. But you see them in this manner. You see them as happiness. You see them as, family, possible marriage. You know what I'm saying? So, very interesting, Taurus, Geminis. Let's get these other two cards here and figure out the rest of your story. Oh my goodness. 6 of Wands. Hello, victorious. Hello, successful. Hello. Still great news. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this one. Page of Wands. Boom. Right. Interesting. All right. So Page of Wands is a little baby passionate offer, right? So it's like the talk is passionate, right? The talk is passionate between you and this King of Pentacles person, right? So maybe the message that comes out is it's a little fiery, it's a little spicy, right? It's a little built up, right? And it looks like they're going to accept your offer. It looks like they're going to take this just a little bit at a time, right? Just a little bit at a time. And you're going to have some news about this, okay? So when you put this message out to this King of Pentacles person, they're going to reply to you in a very successful manner, a very victorious manner, but it's going to be just nuggets, okay? It's not like this full-blown conversation. So maybe you're just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's like, do you want to, go get some cotton candy? And I'm like, sure. Cotton candy. All right. I think you get my little figurative speaks. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens after this. Oh, it's the Empress. Wow. Imagine that. Okay. So the King of Pentacles, somebody that's stable and has a lot of things going for him. Well, they're really the Empress. I mean, they really are, right? Because the messages are right here towards the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So it's like the person's stable, all this other stuff. But once they accept your message, respond back to you, now you see who they really are, right? Because they got a lot of passion, but they're also very nurturing and giving and very stable, abundant. They got a lot of things going on. I mean, an Empress is like the cat's meow. You know what I'm saying? You can't really say anything more about an Empress than that. I mean, I guess I could with a whole ton of adjectives and more description, but you get the point. Wow. Taurus gets a lot of Empress in their readings. So there's your judgment. There you go. It's divine, right? Divine is guiding this, is calling judgment on this. Yeah. Okay. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, this looks like it's going to be a very good journey. Excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be a very successful journey. It's going to be smooth. It's going to be a lot easier than you thought, right? You definitely were in your emotions about even pursuing this Empress, putting this message out of, hey, let's celebrate. Let's possibly start a family. Let's take off together. Because, you're kind of wishing and hoping that they want to reciprocate this balance, this even give and take, right? So you stand stable. You stand strong, you put this message out. And it's going to be victorious, which means it's basically going to be reciprocated. So they're going to respond back. And it's definitely with the Empress. I mean, judgment's there. I can't call nothing else about it. So there you go. Bing, bang, boom. In your face. Okay, let's keep going. All right. So now you get on your horse and you're trotting around. Right? Queen of Wands, passionate, loving, creative, spicy. That's my Miss Sassy Pants card. So now this person tickles your fancy because they actually responded back to you in a sense where now that you didn't have to worry about this emotional confusion if they're going into and have all these doubts about, well, should I, shouldn't I, will they, won't they, you know what I mean? It's all that kind of emotional cloudedness. Okay, so there you go. Now you get on your horse gear, and you are very passionate, right? Equestrian. You're an equestrian. Right. Sassy pants. Yeah, you're all fired up. Okay. Yeah, like tangles going on or something. Okay, so the Eight of Cups. There you go. Walking away from shit that's emotionally not serving you. What was not emotionally serving you was your own doubt, was your own confusion emotionally to not understand if you should take a chance or not, if you should go ahead and put this message out to this Empress. And you do because you show the strength and courage. Standing in your own stability, being like, okay, let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of the message that you put out. So the Eight of Cups, leaving this emotional baggage behind. It's like you get locked down on yourself, okay? So you put all the doubts and all the worries and all that stuff behind you, okay? That's leaving all that behind. Wow. All right. Nothing like courage and going for what you want, right? You're just taking that step. Okay, and that ends a whole bunch of burdens for you, right? Tens are about endings, completions, and wands, or those passions and shit. So whatever was blocking you, whatever was stopping you, whatever was holding you back, which would be your emotions, done, okay? Because y'all tend to be worry wards, okay? You want to make sure that A, B, and C is all lined up. And when you don't see that really working well, you start getting in your head, in your emotions, and you start backtracking, and then self-doubt comes in, and then self-sabotage, and then you don't go forward with it, right? But this changes it, right? So you're out of that energy. You're moving forward successfully. You're going to put out this message. Okay, we got two. We got a flipper. So there's the moon card, right? And you didn't see this coming. You didn't know your own strength, right? And what you don't see is happiness, right? You didn't see that this person does make you happy, but it was like, let me see this here with the moon card and the 10 of Pentacles. It's more of an illumination, okay? It's more of an illumination of this person, this Empress. And the illumination is guess what? They really make you happy. This is you, or this is you, and this is them, you know what I mean? Whatever, vice versa. But this is what you see now, right? You see happiness. See, because this is like you daydreaming, right? Illuminating what you feel and what you see now, okay? Now it's like you got your plan. It's all coming together. You let your emotions go. You see this person in this kind of, fairy tale, fantasy kind of idea. But it's a person that you want very badly. Like this is like all you wanting to drive forward, move forward, get this going, make it happen. You know what I mean? And so this is how you see yourself with this person, right? Stability, family. I mean, there's family here too. You know what I mean? You got the 4 wands. This is great. This is great. All right, so 10 of Pentacles on 2 more cards. You guys are lucky today. Oh my God. There you go. This is a higher level relationship. This is a higher level commitment. I mean, this could be official, that you want to make it official, which really shows that, but you're also stepping in your high vibration, okay? You stopped doubting yourself. You really put yourself in check, and you elevated yourself, eliminating these confusing emotions and that kind of raises your vibration, right? Yep. So you want to make it an official relationship. There's the offer. You say, hey, let's do this. I'm ready. What about you? You finally got yourself stable. You finally, got your finances up. You finally got some stability going. However that fits mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever. You know what I mean? You put all those together, and now you are ready. You are ready for this commitment. That's officially what makes you happy. Bravo. I like that. All right. 2 more. What's up with the 2s? I think the last reading I did of the Aries and Aries Taurus was all about 2s. It was like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2s. I pull 2 cards all the time. It's crazy. Okay. There you go. There's the Lover's card. So, okay. So, this is a divine union. Why? Because here's the judgment. This is the divine making you do this because there's some kind of contract here with this Empress. It's a union. It's a divine union, an official. Okay, you ready? It's an official divine union. Twin flame, soulmate. Right? Relationship. Look at them 2 together. Like, would you accept this, Rose? He's like, hell yeah. That's that. Here you go. Here's the next card. Bam. Okay. So, it looks like it was a tough decision for you to even go this way, right? It was definitely a tough decision because you being in your emotions, not really sure because you guys want to know the ending before you even start shit. You know what I'm saying? You had to really buck up, we'll say, in a sense where you put it all behind you and say, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I just got to do it because you feel that you know you need to do it. And you show that strength and courage, right? Wow. So, yeah. It was a tough decision because there was things that you weren't seeing, right? See, because she's wearing the blindfold and the moon. So you're being guided, right? The moon here is also being guided, right? Where is it? Yeah, see the moon card. That's the divine guiding. It's all up in this because this is a higher level commitment. This is a divine connection. I'm sorry, but this is just what it says. So even though you were kind of in your head about making this decision, because you put some doubt in there, letting go of these emotional fears, we'll say, really puts it on the table. Okay. Really puts it on the table. You really brought it. Okay. They do accept the message because you do send it out and they do respond back to you successfully. So it looks like they just might jump on board. But this is probably the indecision that you have right now with this 2 of Swords, right? Let's see. Because now it's kind of like it's not in your control. It's in theirs. Whack! There you go. There's your passionate, brand new beginning. Look at that. It's all fired up. Psh, wow. Look at you grabbing the wand. I mean, what are you doing with the wand? That's a tight grip. So you have a lot of passion for this person. It's going to be a very passionate beginning. So when it comes together, it's going to be very fiery. It's going to be romantic. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be good. You can't take your hands off this person, right? So, yeah, they do accept this. Yeah, they accept this. They accept the rose. There you go. And look at all the candles. Oh, my God. So it's like so romantic, right? That's how the passion is symbolized, right? So maybe you have like a little freaky night. Light the candles up. And you're like, give me that wand. I don't know. Here we go. Let's keep going. The World card. There you go. It's going to be very successful. It's going to be a fortunate, kind of passionate new start for you, right? Yep, the World card. So now it's like there's endless opportunities, right? It's like you two are going to take the world by storm, right? Look at her. She's in the clouds. Kind of looks like a storm. Taking the world by storm, right? See the hand? Taking the world by storm. So this tells me that there's something more to this person that you even thought, because in the divine connection, now it's like you guys have a purpose. There is a purpose for you, and it is to have possibly a brand new creative passion and endeavor, whether it's starting a business together, something like that. That's teamwork, right? That's this choice that you have to make. And really, you guys are going to take the world by storm. And I don't know where this is coming from, but this is what I'm just being told to say. And so it's coming out of my mouth. Very interesting with the illustrations, right? Wow, it feels like destiny. It really does. Okay, well, there you go. Queen of Swords. Okay. Intelligent, creative, using your intuition. I mean, it's smart as hell, right? So it's almost like you will not take no for an answer, because you have defined yourself in eliminating these doubtful emotions that you had to move forward this way. And it's like, now that you're certain on who this person is, you're not like backing down. You're not taking no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty good, right? You're like, just take my hand. Take my hand, and let's go take the world by storm. Wow. You're putting it on pretty heavy. Okay. Let's keep going. Noobs, hit the like button and subscribe. What the hell are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends, too. Tell them at Subway. Tell them at the grocery store. Because you're the magician pulling this rabbit out of the hat. Right? Yep. You were the one making this happen. But it's not really a magician. Looks like it, though, right? See, it looks like it. It's the high priestess. So now with the Queen of Swords, that's intuitional strength, because the Queen of Swords has tons of intuition. And the high priestess is here saying that you have to trust your intuition, right? Yeah. Because you know within you, deep down in your soul, who this person is, what they mean to you, and what kind of relationship you guys can have. I'm just saying. Wow. Like, all the cards are on the table. This is kind of how you're doing it. You're laying everything out. You're trusting your intuition, right? You're going to really know the future, in a sense, with this person, on where it's going to go, how it's going to be, because everything is successful, smooth. You got Six of Swords. You got, Six of Pentacles, like Six of Wands. I mean, 666. It sounds like a bad number, but it's really not. 6 is 18, and then 8 minus 1 is 7. I mean, what's that number, 7? Lucky number 7, God's number, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, you know this. And now you can feel at peace. You can feel at peace with this. Or this person brings you that peace. They bring you that comfortability. They can help you lay these confusional emotions to rest, right? Ease your burdens, we'll say. They can help you ease your burdens. But you got to trust the journey. See? Trust thy journey. Let's keep going. But there is a time limit. I'm just going to say this. Randomly, I seen this. My coffee was like, right? See that hourglass? Right. There's a time limit. holding on the crystal ball. Crystal ball is like seeing time, right? Kind of. So there is a time limit on this. So I really feel now here you have to trust your intuition that you cannot lay down on this because there is a time limit. Take that one to the bank. Whew, it's getting a little hot in here. Let me open this window. Come on in, 32 degrees. Okay, nice. All right, so let's keep going. Yes, there is a time limit, so do not lay down on this. And it's with the sword, so you have to really be stable in your mind to trust your intuition. But there is a time limit, and you got to move fast. See, move fast. You better get while the getting's good. I love these corny puns, you know what I'm saying? So funny. Hilariousness. I crack myself up. Okay, well, the time pressure is giving you a little bit of stress. Right? A little anxiety, okay? So you got out of your emotions, now you're getting in your head. Because you feel that there might be a time crunch. You feel that there might be time slipping where if you don't move fast enough, then it could all just go away. Right? That's the anxiety that I'm feeling with you. Yes. Look at her holding her head. She's like, oh my God, it's the pressure. I can't take it. I can't take it. Right. But you know what you have to do from in here. Okay. So let's keep going. Oh, I don't know about you, Taurus Geminis. You guys get a lot of this Empress divine connection shit going on here in a lot of your readings, and it's weird. I don't know. I keep telling you something, right? I really do. I keep telling you something to look at somebody that you know who is your person. And it just keeps like, you don't look, you don't do it, you don't move. But now this is your chance. Because why? Oh, if you lay down on this decision, you're going to run out of time. Fact check that. Right. Okay. So there you go, Queen of Pentacles. So now it's like you're stressed. You're stressed about putting your dress on, walking down the staircase on the Titanic. This is what you want to like show yourself as, right? So the stress is maybe it's like your approach, okay? You're not sure of the approach. You don't know how to, basically, you don't know how to come in either casually or, I wouldn't say professionally, but, put on your best dress, we'll say, right? You're not sure of how this is going to really, how your approach should be. Because you're not stable yet, because you're still racking your brain about, the time frame. Time's running out. So now that it makes me feel you put on your best dress, you go ahead and stabilize yourself, and you really walk down the staircase, we'll say, moving towards this person. Let's keep going. Okay. 5 of Swords. Well, you're battling yourself still, right? In your mind, right? You're still... Maybe you're worried about if there's competition. Maybe you think this person's involved with somebody else or other people, and this could be some of that stress that you have with the 9 of Swords. Not only feeling the time crunch of that if you do not make a move, your time is going to run out. So you're trying not to lay that to rest, but you are conflicting yourself in your mind still to think that this person may be involved with others. or another, however that fits. Okay, let's move past this Five of Swords here, right? But, even though that's a battle in your mind, I don't know if the battle is you wanting to walk away from making this decision because it could be too much pressure for you because of that time crunch, that inner knowing that if you do not move accordingly as you're being guided to, then this person might walk away. That's what it is. That's your stress and anxiety. No competition, just your own mental conflictions. Yeah, and see, you're worried about if they're collaborating with somebody else. You're wondering if they have teamwork going on with somebody else. Just ask them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, are you involved with somebody? Because let's do this. You know what I mean? You guys can't really do that because you have to, in yourself, you have to know their answer before they even give you the answer. That's what you guys do. Okay? So here we go. Yeah, you're stressed and worried about if they're working with other people. Oh, yeah. Three of Cups. See? Boom, boom, boom. It's like you want to celebrate. You want to have this change. But you are having this confliction in your mind. You know it, though, inside of you. You have to do this. I'm just saying. It's either make it or break it. So the Three of Cups, there you go. You're like, you want to change the way that you feel, okay? And you've already kind of done that, but the way you feel, it's like you're having a hard time deciphering your feelings from your thoughts. Because it's like what you think is what you feel, but what you feel is what you think. And this is some of that confusion, right? But you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust how you feel about this person and how you see this person and where you want to go with this person. And then it all comes clear. But there is a time crunch, and you know it. So pull yourself together, right? Get a grip on all your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Be the king of all your emotions. You're a very loving person. You got a lot to give. You love long-term relationships. You're very loyal that way. You know what I'm saying? So, pull yourself together. Fix your crown, right? Fix your crown. Start taking action in your emotions. That's what I'm saying. Taking action in your emotions, suppressing those doubts, suppressing those worries, suppressing those battling your emotions over your head. It's like you keep thinking about, I'm going to lose time. Time's running out. And in that process of you just worried about time's running out, well, time is running out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're sitting there watching the clock and you're like, okay, I got to do this at 8:11. And then you're like, okay, it's 8:11 and 30 seconds, 8:11 and 35 seconds, 8:11 and 40 seconds. It's like you're watching the time just slip by. But meanwhile, you have this sense of, oh my God, I got to do this. I got to do this. I want to do this. This is what I feel I have to do. And you were kind of treading water, right? So start taking action in your mind to let go of that stress and worry. Gather your emotions, fix your crown, and move forward with that, right? Just taking action and emotions to bury this confusion in these emotional situations you got going on, only within yourself. Wow. It's kind of emotional for you guys. Okay, there you go. Finally, you step it up. Queen of Cups. There you go. Bam. Right? Sippy, sippy, right? So now you do grab that stability in your emotions. You really now be the queen that you can be, stepping it up that way. And you really, you're trusting yourself more. Okay. You trust yourself on this. Yeah. It's like she's standing there with her cup and she's putting it up in the air, right? She's putting it up in the air. So once you start to take action as far as controlling your emotions and just letting things be the way they're going to be, but you are guiding this direction, meaning stop worrying about the outcome until you get to the outcome. So now here you finally get a grip on that and you just put your cup up. You're like, here, okay, I'm ready. Here it is. I'm emotionally sound. I got my shit together that way. And now I'm ready. And you present in your cup like kind of Statue of Liberty standing there. Okay. So this is good. I like this. You finally got it. There you go. That ends all your betrayals to yourself. That ends all your worried, sleepless nights. That ends all your struggles of wondering all the ins and outs before you even got to the start line. You know what I'm saying? So nice. Good job. Okay, let's pull a couple more cards here and see how this is going to end. Oh, see, a couple more cards. There's two more. You guys are lucky. This 222 keeps coming out. Well, there you go. Bam. Bam. Look at you with your staff, your wand. 7 of Wands. So you overcome these barriers and blockages within yourself. You decide to take the higher road and let nature take its course, basically, okay? Knight of Wands. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so the Nine of Wands and then the 7 of Wands. So you definitely passionately start taking this action to really fend off your own blockages and your own barriers, standing in your own passion, taking this action to really take the higher road to just basically relinquish the control that your mind was putting on your emotions, which we were suffering from. I know there's a time limit. If I don't move on this, then it's going to be done and over with, and I'll never have this chance again. So you take that action this way, and you sword fight yourself in a sense, and you beat down those burdens and those blockages that were stopping you, and that was your own self. Because it was all about self-sabotaging yourself. Yeah. Self-sabotaging yourself. You could have totally tricked yourself in thinking that you need to move, but then your feet weren't moving. Okay. So with the Devil card here, it was like you realized that you were kind of manipulating yourself. You were kind of putting yourself in this, like I said, self-sabotaging energy where you started to get a control of your emotions on wanting to move forward with this person because you knew they were your divine counterpart, which I'm sorry, it comes up in you guys' readings all the time. So maybe you need to hear what I'm saying. So once you put your emotions in check, then your mind starts kicking in. And you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, because you didn't know the answer. So once you finally let go of that need to know control, you started to really now feel that you could really balance your emotions and your mind to really take this action to let it be the way it's going to be. So whether you're afraid of rejection, whether, you just were a little bit in your ego and was like, you know what, they're going to come to me, whatever. No, you felt that pull, and that pull was for you to put something out, say something, present this offer to your person. And despite the worries and the stress and the emotional confusion, it's going to be successful. It's going to be victorious. It's going to be very smooth. So it's like you're worrying for nothing, right? You're getting in your head for nothing, and you're not trusting your intuition. And when you do, you realize that in the nick of time, you started taking this action and eliminated manipulating yourself and possibly losing out. Oh my God. So get this one right. Because if I'm going to do another reading and I pull another twin flame for your ass, then obviously you didn't do this. I can't with y'all. But thank you for coming out. Appreciate y'all. It's been great. This has been your reading. So, Divine Squad, thank you. You guys are my loyal subscribers. Noobs, become a loyal subscriber. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell. Right? Hit the notification bell because I'll do more readings. Ding, ding, ding will happen. And then you'll know, hey, maybe another video. Let's check it out. Right? So, like I said, have a Freaky Friday. It is Friday, right? Yeah, have a Freaky Friday. Enjoy your day. And, hey, look for more readings. Check out my other playlist. I made some cool stuff. Peace and pray, my friends. Have yourself a fantastic day.